Welcome back. We are back at the Rosebank. Now the Rosebank, for those that don't know, was an auction property purchased in May 2020. Now this is a flip. So what that means is we've bought it, we're gonna spend some money, add some value and make some money. The plans for this project were put together by AA Drafting. They do all of our plans, whether it be new builds, conversions, loft conversions, rear extensions, and everything in between. So for this space, they created us a really nice, modern, open plan kitchen living room that was located in the new rear extension to replace the old one that was falling down. In terms of difference from design, the old plans look like this. It was a 2-bedroom house with a very narrow staircase that wasn't compliant for building regs. That was replaced with a new staircase, new layout, and made it a functional 3-bedroom property. So we've done that all in 9 months' time. I'm going to take you guys inside, for those who haven't seen it already, to show you what we've done, and then we're going to talk you through everybody's favorite part, which are the figures and the profit. So come inside. Okay, so welcome to the new modern open plan kitchen living room. If you have a look at the before photos, you'll see the old space wasn't conducive at all for modern family living. You had a bathroom that you had to walk through, the kitchen and a small dining area. We've now got a really nice open plan kitchen living room, high-end kitchen with slate grey units at the bottom, graphite at the top. That's complemented with these quartz worktops and really nice appliances. In terms of finish, there's loads of nice space savers like pull-out units, and as mentioned, the integrated appliances to keep everything looking really clean and minimalist. The property also benefits from a lot of natural light, so with windows, bifold doors and the skylights that open out onto a rear decked area. It's overlooked by some nice foliage, which means you've got your privacy while having the outside space. As we turn around, we integrated a media wall into this space as well, which means, it's really nice for entertaining. And again, the space just works really well for either a young family, young professionals, which was the whole idea of our target market and our target demographic for this property. One thing that's great about slightly smaller bathrooms is you have a really good opportunity to play around with space, and I think we did that really well here. So we managed to fit in a 4-piece bathroom suite into what would some deem slightly a smaller bathroom space. We did that by using, the niches for storage above the freestanding bath, a nice walk-in shower with storage by the side, wall-hung toilet and a smaller vanity unit instinct to make sure you've still got the space to walk around and use the facilities. Okay, so if I take you through the rest of the property, one thing you'll find is we've gone for a really consistent theme when it comes to colours. Loads of greys, whites, and the glass as well, to give you that modern minimalist feel. So this is bedroom number 1. Again, we've staged the property so any new buyer can envisage how they can live here and use the space. Pretty straightforward that we've gone for the brush chrome finish for the second fix of the electrics, with the LED lights and the centre light to give you a different balance of lighting when using the property. So as I take you upstairs, one thing I'd like to highlight is the use of this glass balustrade, particularly in smaller spaces. Obviously using glass means that it doesn't feel enclosed and the space feels a lot bigger than it is. I'm going to take you upstairs and show you the other 2 bedrooms. Okay, so much like bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2 and 3 are very simple, very minimalist. In terms of features, we've gone for the Dulux pebble grey on the walls, with again the brush chrome finishes on the light switches, anthracite grey on the radiators, black handles with black wall lights to match, and overall those little accents and touches create what we think is a really good finish. Finally, Bedroom number 3, almost identical to bedroom number 2. Only additional thing I'd highlight in here is throughout the property we've changed the double glazing. At the front of the property you'll notice the windows are slightly different. Went for the Georgian bars to mirror the neighbour next door, as that air of symmetry on a semi-property I think is really important. Okay, but I know why everyone's really here. Everyone's favourite part, you want to hear the numbers. Did we make money? So firstly, the purchase. We bought the property for £245,000. Because that was from auction, we had auctioneer's fees and seller's fees, which was £6,500. Lastly, we had our legal costs of £1,500. To take the property from where it once was to where it is now obviously involves some costs. So the number one of those costs was the build cost. The build cost for this property was £82,000. Away from the build cost, we also had our professional fees. So that's our architect, planning, along with our party wall agreements. That cost us a further £5,000. Now, I know you're thinking, what about stamp duty? Our stamp duty was zero. Now, it was zero because we utilized a scheme that means you don't have to pay stamp duty if the property is in a dilapidated state. Away from that, we also had our finance costs. So over 12 months, they would have been around £12,000. But as we exited this deal within 9 months, they cost us £8,200. Lastly, we have our utilities. So utilities are your council tax, gas, water, electric for the duration that you own the property for. And that was a further £2,000. That took our total costs to just over £105,000, which meant to include the purchase price, our total costs are £350,000. Okay, so after all the hard work was finished, the actual easiest part of this property was selling it. In the first week of having it on the market, we had 12 offers. After some deliberation with the agents, we ended up going with an amazing first-time buyer. We marketed the property at £425,000 and actually sold it for £445,000. Now, by the time you take into account our selling fees or selling costs, which are our agency fees and our legal fees to sell the property, it meant that we ended up with a profit of £88,000 over 9 months, which means that is a 41% return on investment or ROI. And when you annualize that, it's just under 60% in the 9 months it took to do this project. So let me know what you think of how the deal went, any comments, any feedback, and yeah, make sure you're following Property by Kazi on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and everywhere else, because we're taking over. So I'm Kaz, or Kazi from Property by Kazi. Right now we're in an auction flip. We've just made 60% return on investment over the last 12 months. Now, if you're looking to invest, if you've got your money sitting in the bank and it's currently getting you really low rates of return, get in touch and we can see how we can work together.